The ball tank. And ladies and gentlemen, last I left off, I didn't get a whole lot done. I did manage to get the decals on, which gives it just a little bit of color, which is what I wanted. And I decided to go with ball tank number 3. And that's just a kit bash of the kit supply decals here. Got the this side on yesterday. Went ahead and got the 3 on this morning. I basically got to let the decals dry, and then I'm going to spray a little bit of a sealer on there so I don't get any silvering, because I'm going to do a little bit of pigments around a little bit of the decals, because I need it faded just a little bit. Get a little dirty because I don't want it too white. Got the little polar bear emblem on there. I printed that on white decal paper, so they had a blue background, and I got it trimmed down just the best I could. The more I trimmed it, I started to rip the decals, so I went ahead and trimmed the best I could. Got it on, going in with a little bit of green paint to blend it in with the hole, and then I'm going to go in with some pigments and some. I'm going to chip around it and everything to blend everything in. So the polar bear will be very faint, but it'll be there on the hole. But anyway, that's basically all the decorations it's going to get decal wise, and then I'm basically down to a little more chipping, a little more wear and tear scratches, and some more pigments, and of course we got to paint the guns. But if you can see some of the started on the chipping on here on the side, and I just gotta keep at it, and before you know it, I will be done with that. And then I'm getting antsy. I really would like to get good old Helga on here, because she just needs some attention. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get her primered hopefully this weekend. If not, it'll be first next week. Then we can start painting her. But I want to try to focus on the tank, get it a little more weathered, and start on the grass and a few other little things. But anyway, that's where I am on Mr. Ball Tank. So he is taking shape. The mono wheel, this is going to be more of a weekday project, because I got to do a little more sanding and everything. I did build up the I'm gonna call it a little guard here that's right there. I did build that up with some more styrene. I'm going to take a little putty and get it down there. I got it sanded down. I'm gonna put some putty there and bevel it out so it looks like looks somewhat like that. So that's my next plan on that. All I've done is basically sand that again. Really smooth. Well, once I get that sanded down, then I'll go back in. I need to primer it, make sure I got everywhere. Sand all the edges here, and then go back in later and scribe the panel lines on there. But anyway, that's we're not there yet, but that's my game plan on that. So anyway, I just got to keep sanding and a little more putty on that, and we'll be done on the tail section. So I started working on the front, which will be something like that. Looks pretty darn slick. I mean, that way. I mean, I'm real close to that. Probably just a little change here and there. Nothing much. Just makes it just a little bit of a variant on it. I decided with the scale, and that's 1/100. If you can see the little figure here, I had to pick these up. I call them train people, because that's basically what they are. They basically took a set of figures and made 1/100, 1/150, 1/200. 1/350. I think you can get 1/75, which is 1/72 scale. You know, it's just crazy with all the different same people. They're in civilian clothes, which that's pretty darn cool. But anyway, I think he looks not too bad for eyeballing it. And this is what I like to call an eyeball scratch build, because really no measurements. I mean, you got the overall measurement, but you know, it ain't down to the millimeters and all that. But anyway, there's the 1/100 scale figure, which I started on the cockpit, and I got most of it pretty hammered out. Basically, I started sanding down the edges, so we're going to try to get it rounded as we can. And then of course I got to build up, you know, the little side here, and then add some whatever that is down there, add that. And of course we're going to add a little cockpit, a little seat and everything. I think I'm going to go cheat. I don't have a whole lot of 1/100 scale stuff, but I got to thinking Gundam has 1/100 scale, so I may go try to find a Gundam kit that's got a cockpit seat in there, so I can put that in there, and I'll probably put a guy in it. And there's a sitting guy somewhere in here. So anyway, that's my sack of 100 figures that I thought was a reasonable buy for $6. So anyway, 1/100 scale mono wheel is taking shape. But anyway, I just got to finish adding bulking up a few places. See, I got to bulk up the little guard there like I did there, and then sand everything down. But anyway, that's where I am on that. So mono wheel is taking shape, which will probably continue on him through the week. And then this weekend, we're going to start not finishing, but working a little heavily on the ball tank. So that's what we got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.